Bagfuel, baby.
Bagfuel, we back. You heard, go to bagfuel.com. Surf that joint, you know what I'm saying? Cop my cookbook, cop the Bagfuel baby t-shirts and sweatshirts. Clues joint gonna be streaming up there soon, so once we get that popping, I'm gonna let you know. But today, we don't really get singers coming through here like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, yes, sir. I got my partner to the right of me as always. You know what I'm saying? Hynaken. And today we got a special guest, my guy, Mr. Bellinger's in the building.
Yes,
you heard?
Sir. We here, man.
So talk to me about the scene with singers and songwriters and all that type of stuff. Like,
yeah, man. So I started off in an R&B group. Learn my moves, learn my stage presence.
Oh shit, he still got the sequence.
You know what I'm saying? But after that, I transitioned to songwriting. So that's really how I got my start, got my big break. But my original passion was always to be on a mic, to always be on stage. So I put in my time, you know, I was of service. I was at any session you could think of. I done worked with people like Chris Brown and Usher and Trey Songz, you name it, a lot of the R&B guys, Justin Bieber. And it was a slow transition back to the artistry because I was like, yo, you gotta strike while the iron is hot. You know, they keep calling for them records, so I just made that the priority. And then after a while, it was like, all right, I can get back to my own thing now.
what's the better money? Is it the independent money, doing your own thing, or is it when you get the big project, because they got the big budget from the record label and get all the residuals and royalties and all that? Which one is better?
I still would say the artistry. Because I think once you got a hit, it just, you could perform it everywhere. You getting the sponsors, you getting the syncs, you getting the features, you getting the free clothes, you getting the car, you know what I mean? But when you write it, it's like, you low-key got a publishing deal and your advance was given to you long before you wrote the song. So it's like you low-key paying back the recoup from the advance you got from your publisher. So I don't know, I think it's just kind of like, it could end there.
But you got singles though, so you got performance royalties, so, you know what I'm saying?
It's just not the same as an artist though. I think when you comparing it direct, because it's like, I could go do a show tonight, 30,000. Like, we not getting that from writing. Maybe that one time, what's it called, like a fee, like a writer's fee, but producers more so get them upfront fees more so than the songwriters. For whatever reason, I don't know why, but we gotta fight
because we've heard people say that, you know, the residuals you get from actually writing the song versus being a person who performs it is night and day. Like, people tend to enjoy the writing more, but the way you're breaking it down, you're like, it's kind of...
Yeah, that's the long game. Because when I'm done performing, the song will still keep performing. So, you know what I mean? When you talking about right now, boom, it's lit. But like, yeah, when I'm gone, that song could still pay my kids, they kids, and they kids if we hold on to that.
How much is your catalog worth to you? Because a lot of people are selling it. How much is yours worth?
Man, I ain't never sold it. I ain't, you know.
No, I'm saying, what's the number?
Oh, what would I sell it for? 100 M's. Who want it? Come get it.
100 M's?
You can get it for that right now. Only 50 you can get it. Don't tell nobody.
Yeah, I mean, you know what I'm saying? Because we're seeing so many artists sell it. And you know, Esso was the first one to say on camera, you know, they slow down your catalog to juice it back up. And I'm like, what can we do as a community to keep the same juicing system going so we don't got to give up the 100 M's? Because if they're giving you 100 M's, we're like, what the fuck, they gonna bang on my shit?
Exactly. And that be the big thing. Like, they only paying you that because they know for sure they gonna make that plus, you know, a landslide. So I don't know, man. I do feel like when you sell your catalog, they push it more because they got more incentives. So now maybe that marketing budget that you ran out of with your label when you was pushing it, they still got because they just starting. So they just coming to the party like, all we gotta do is, you know, push this, put that over there, and all the, you know, new revenue that's gonna come in is all ours.
What makes the music business so hard, so difficult in your mind?
Right now, I think it's overcrowded. I think it's too many. It's just so many releases. It's like, why should we listen to you out of everything else that came out? You know, so you got to make it about something other than the music. And I think that's why a lot of the artists is going viral for something completely different than music. And then the music just has happened to be the soundtrack. Like listen to this while you watching the twerk videos. You know what I mean?
But that doesn't discourage you from making good music when you know it's not valued like it used to be?
Not me. I don't really do it for like the notoriety or on some like, I don't know. I just do it like as a release. It's my therapy. I go to the studio, I write. I love the stage, I love performing, I love money, all that. But the fulfillment I really, really do get from dropping an album is like letting my thoughts out to the world and people being able to know what I do. That's currency for me, because even without the bread, that same, yo, this dude is hard, like, yo, it's like, it's just as valuable for somebody to big me up. You know what I'm saying?
What's more fulfillment, dropping that album or that check? Paying them bills for that family, what's more fulfillment?
Yeah, nah, getting paid is better than everything.
Okay.
Let's be clear. You know what I'm saying?
I'm just making sure because there are people that sit up here and be like, no, it's not about the money, and I'll be like, well, you live you live a lavish lifestyle. You eat at Mr. Chow's every day. You got a lot of jewelry. You drive nice cars. The woman in your life is enjoying a great lifestyle,
She
but
costs.
she costs money. But you want to tell me that the music is the most important thing? To me, is I would want, and I've never been an artist. I would want to be received.
Yeah.
If we were doing this and we weren't being received, I wouldn't want to do it. I still would like it. I might enjoy doing it, but if we weren't being received and I couldn't make a living off of what I love to do, I don't think that I would still do it.
I don't think it's for everybody at all. I think you supposed to go into it. If you don't get no dollars, no nothing, it ain't for you. If it ain't like,
but it changes.
Enough.
That's
I'm not saying you. I'm saying anybody.
No, but
not for you.
But
You know what I mean?
That's in the beginning. I'm talking about once we make some money.
People been going 10 years and they still ain't getting bread.
No, because they never got the bread.
Okay,
right?
you saying get the bread and slow down?
Once you got the bread, everything changes because now this is my profession. When I'm not making bread, I'm trying to do this, I'm struggling, but once we got the check, now Bellinger, I'm a business now.
Yeah.
And that's the angle where I'm talking from. Like, if I was still trying to strive, and I'm sorry, rappers or singers, I don't believe if you didn't make it in 20 to 25 years that you're miraculously gonna make it now. I don't believe in that. I believe you don't have it and you thought you did, okay?
And your homies ain't real.
And your homies ain't real.
They not.
Somebody gotta tell you your shit is trash.
Somebody
gotta be like, yo, bro, your shit is trash. But
Yeah.
if you're doing that for that long and you're pursuing it, I understand, because it's a hobby for you. It's not a job. When you're doing that, you have a whole other job. But when this becomes my job, like this is me and his job and goes is how we eat, I'm saying to myself, if I'm not gonna be received doing what I'm doing, and I'm not gonna make the money that I need to make doing what I'm doing. I'm not just coming to pod because I really like doing this shit, is all I'm saying. But that's the idea that people be trying to sell us on, that it's all for the love, it's just something that's in me.
I feel them. I really do, because I'm telling you, like, bro, if you only doing it for the money, God gonna walk out the room. In music is something different, because the people nowadays, they can sense that.
I mean,
they can tell.
Before you said it cost with the woman, right? Talk about the R&B maintenance. What's a bad bitch maintenance? What's an R&B nigga maintenance? What's a superstar? Let's get some breakdowns, because people just think I'm lit and it happens. So when you said that, I'm like, oh, this is a G talking.
For sure, because
people gonna be like, what do you mean it costs? Come on, what does it
right.
cost to have a bad bitch, Eric Bellinger?
Look, before you even say hello, before you say what's up, before y'all meet, before you think you introducing yourself, she already know everything about you. I promise you, she did her Googles. She probably typed in the wrong, incorrect net worth. She probably talked to her homegirls about, yo, who is this? You think I could trick? You think I could be able to get something out of it? That's what they trying to be on. You know what I'm saying? So if you are a player, you a baller, you know what I'm saying? You like, all right, cool, I'm gonna holler, I'm gonna shoot my shot. Make sure you got that dinner ready. And I'm not talking about
regular dinner. We talking about serious.
Cheesecake Factory, Red Lobster, none of that. They don't fuck with those. They done made a list and said, we ain't going to Chili's, we ain't going to Applebee's. We need to go to
Chows.
You said it. So now, boom.
Tatianas.
Yeah. And you know, when you go and you conservative and you order, they not gonna be conservative.
Oh, no.
They like, I never tried caviar. I never tried. So now it's like, that's just the dinner. You know what I'm saying? And I think when you are intimate as well, that take it to another level.
Oh, you doing it for the group chat?
I'm giving you my body. For sure you can help me with this water, this DWP bill, with the electricity, Thomas Edison. Like, I'm opening my entire body, my temple. So now you feel this obligation, like, damn, you right. Don't be a player, have 1, 2, 3, 4 chicks.
Here's the fucked up part. We didn't add on
Now
to
we
it.
multiplying.
Because you an R&B nigga. They expect you to sing while you drilling them.
And you gotta dress.
Not the singing while the drill. Hey,
They don't be asking it yes or no.
listen, they ain't asked, but I for sure hit a woo 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 woo. Man doing his job. The man's doing his job. I'm clocked in, so they clocking. You know what I'm saying?
But now, we had the fun part. What does it take to be a mega R&B artist superstar? Because Hit Boy was talking about what it takes to produce for his own artist, what it takes his studio budget, what it takes for your vocal cords. Because
How
now
about
you
just to come outside? Like you think about Cardi B. She says my hair costs thousands and this costs thousands. So when you come outside, your shit gotta cost money. You probably got the barber, the special barber. You fly in. You know what I'm saying? You gotta have your outfit. Gotta be crispy.
Oh, he just bought the sneakers yesterday.
No, he bought them
that's
downstairs. He bought them downstairs.
These
It's
is
super
fresh
fresh.
as they get. That's what I'm
Yo,
saying.
bro, they not even dirty on the bottom.
I know. He just bought them.
He put them shits on in the car
Today.
and walked in
These
and
is
walked
today.
in the building. When he get out the building, he's taking them off in the car again. This nigga funny.
Listen.
He an R&B nigga. That's how they
It
get it
ain't
up,
even no
nigga.
creases in the shoestrings. I'm different. You know?
But we say, because people don't know what it takes to be a star anymore. So that's why we going through that. And that hinders a lot of people to get to a certain plateau. I mean, certain, elevation part of it.
I think being a artist, it takes talent, but being a superstar takes discipline. You know what I mean? You gotta know, like when I was training for my last tour, man, I'm talking about I was hitting that gym so hard. I wanted the result that I got.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I put the extra time in. I made sure I was eating right. I was dying, and I still did 4 more sets. You know what I'm saying? Because the work don't start until the pain and the muscles feel like you need to stop. So it's like my trainer kind of got me on the mode of like, you know what I mean? So now I'm just looking at it like, man, if you really want it, like you have to die to self. It's not really about you no more. Like, yo, I want to be for the people, essentially.
Yeah,
so now if the people want you, well, I want you. It's a million of you. You know what I'm saying? So you got to do something enough to make them feel, I feel like motivated in a way. It's like, wow, I couldn't do that, but I respect it. Otherwise, you just like them.
What about like eating and drinking? Because, certain artists drink certain teas for their vocal cords.
Yeah.
What is your regimen to protect your assets?
So drinking tea every show. I'm gonna have a tea, lemon, honey.
Yup.
Right now I'm fasting. Last week I fasted as well. 72 hours water only.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that's what I mean by discipline. It's like, it's not even about the things that you think you need. You know what I mean? I think it's about showing God, showing yourself that, yo, I am here, I'm ready, I'm equipped for this job. Ain't nobody else better for y'all to call than me.
What you're doing, that's what helped me drop a lot of my weight, man. Like that fasting 24 hours, 36.
Yeah.
72 is rugged, not because I
72 is
can't.
rugged. It's
because
crazy.
depending on,
What you doing.
the potassium and shit like that, it's tricky, yo. The acid imbalance. So you in a good space.
Yeah.
Independently, what's the thing you paid the most for out your pocket?
Probably like a 2 Chainz feature one time for like 50 racks. And this was like years ago. This was probably like 10 years ago. And from that, it was like I got the song, got the verse, got cool with him, got to meet him, seen him another time down the line, was like, yo, what up? I got another joint. I need you on this one too. He did it for free. You know what I'm saying? So it was like the
Relationship.
same with Chris. You know what I mean? Like Chris was like, yo, I got you, no problem. but that fee's still there. You know what I'm saying? I was like, yo, CB said he got us. And it was just like, yeah, just make sure you take care of that for the
Take care of that
clothes,
money.
for the wardrobe, you know what I mean? Because you still want people to show up the way you want them to look. Like you said, $1,000 bundles is like, the joint cost.
Wait, what did that feature do for you, that CB feature?
Man, CB video at like 500 million streams.
$500 million.
Yeah, so it's like, that was one of my ones, you know? So I was like, yo, especially transition out of the artistry, I mean, out of the songwriting lane, I needed something big to let people know, like.
You started the right way.
So it's like, yo, we just gotta pay, you know? That's what this game is,
Do you
man.
think he ever gonna get like his real just due, man? I feel like he's fighting over a mountain.
Yeah.
And you know, people haven't properly forgiven him where they've forgiven other people, like.
Right. I hope so. I mean, I'm like, what else can he do? The man is flying around the stadium.
I don't think it's nothing he can do. It's not about him being an artist or performing. I think that we already know. I think that we already know that he has established himself in that way. He's performing a whole show in the freaking rain.
Right,
you know
right.
What I'm saying?
It's different. It ain't.
So we already know he's different
yeah.
on that respect. But some people are just not gonna be forgiven.
Yeah.
And because he's a quote unquote bad boy, and he gets quote unquote a lot of chicks. Ain't nobody holding no remorse for you, bro. You still outside. Like they not feeling bad for you at all in any shape, form, or fashion. And he's still outside. He's still popping.
Yeah.
So although they not giving him his just due, who's really more popping than him right now?
No, right.
You know what I'm saying? There's still not nobody that we're gonna say is more popping than Chris. Now, if there was, then we might be like, you're not getting your just due, Chris.
Yeah.
But he's still at the top of the heap.
He's still at the top. And I think that became a part of his identity. You know, in a way that, like, if he didn't do none of that stuff, they wouldn't have been talking about him as much in the media. So it's like, he would have had more of this, but he would have had a little less fame. Just is what it is.
His music changed too. He turned, once that reality shit happened, well, my friend, he turned nigga on music.
I mean,
now.
nigga, he came out with Deuces after that.
Yeah, because he was popped like a motherfucker before that. As soon as the pop people not gonna really fuck with me, I'm gonna go back to my niggas because, pardon my friend, you gonna have to blurt this out, Ghost, because every you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so you gotta blurt that out.
I'm not saying that.
You gotta blurt that out.
I don't think every nigga.
Come on, you gotta stop.
I don't think so.
Listen,
You gotta stop.
Listen.
That's why niggas took him back.
Talk with one of my.
Blurt that out, goes, but you gotta stop.
My man said he hit his girl with Scott Steiner because she took his two kids away, yo.
What? Young or old, come on, bro. Young or old. I'm not saying you was a grown man. I'm not saying you was a young boy, but at some point in time,
Tiger uppercut.
the other species agenda pissed your ass off and you took it too far and you had to apologize.
Yoga flame.
Yoga, I do.
I do. That's crazy.
He R&B, he just sing to the bitches.
I mean, nigga,
I'm a real crooner, you know.
Yeah,
I'm
he gonna go
romantic. I'm opening doors.
Go ask him
Speaking of
niggas.
which, because I'm gonna transition off. We seen Chris Brown dance with Summer Walker, right? Give her the lap dance.
Yeah.
Is there any famous chick you would do that on your set with?
Wifey only.
Oh shit, he's married. I apologize.
You didn't know he was married? That's why I've been giving.
Mad niggas got wedding rings. I got one too, nigga. That guy
that's the thing. We on
what? He like, what? What you talking about?
We acting a fool.
Superman is over there. He's talking about.
What you mean? Oh,
I didn't hear, babe. I didn't even hear. He asked me that question,
What
babe.
made you get married knowing there's so much fun out here?
It ain't that much fun to me. It's like.
This man he really R&B. He got one right there.
It really ain't. Like,
it's trash out here. It's trash.
Yeah, I'm cool.
What's not fun out here?
What's
not fun out here that you had to get married? I don't think
what's
it's
not fun?
Yeah.
I think not having somebody that you know got your back. And
I agree.
You know what I'm saying? That's all. You know what I mean? I'd rather sacrifice everything to know I'm super Gucci on the shit that count, the shit that matter, for real.
But I think it's easier for a man that's been outside to leave the streets than it is for women to leave the streets. I think women that love the streets.
Drop your fucking phone, nigga.
Women that love the streets, it's hard for them to come out the street because they.
Yo, he about to record you, nigga. You don't understand what the fuck you just
Yeah,
said,
no, it's
bro.
true.
Yeah, nah,
He didn't understand. He just hit a
you got
100-foot
it, you
jump.
got it.
Us men, I'm gonna say it again, us men that's been in the street, like we've been in the streets and we know what the chicks is like out there. We cool with finding somebody and leaving the streets. The streets doesn't seem exciting for me. But bitches that be in the streets, it's hard for them to leave the streets because that's where they get treated special. See, we get treated special at home when we got the girl. The girls in the streets ain't treating us special. They just doing what we wanna do. They trying to juice us and all that. But the girls that's outside, the niggas is tricking on them chicks and they flying them around. We ain't flying, getting flown around, we flying around. So finally we like, nah, I got shorty. You know what? I'm flying shorty around.
Yep.
I'm getting shorty nails done.
No, so
He right about that.
I usually come up with these
You're right about that.
ridiculous ideas. So your next music video or single should just be you saving a chick from the streets, man. Like it's a song trying to take her
You
away from the
can't
streets.
save her from the street. She gotta want. She got to.
Well,
she
nigga,
got
let him
to
try.
want. Yo, bro,
They wanna be saved.
You can't save a
said
bitch
it
from the
right.
street.
You
She
said
got
it
to
right.
want to leave the streets. The streets have to wear her ass out, and she somehow still look good and be like, I'm good. Because
That
even
doesn't
if you take the bitch off the street, take the bitch off the street for a while, she can enjoy this plush life and everything, right? But as soon as she go out with her sister or her cousin, right, who's still in the street, the vibes is up now. I'm back.
But we got to explain what the streets in totality mean.
Yeah.
Let's just say I had the girl, right? But that was Eric's joint. I'm just using that example.
yeah.
And the streets is the lifestyle. She used to being on the jet. She used to be in VIP. She used
That
to
ain't
eat.
the streets.
That's the streets. Now when I take
outside
her,
is outside.
yeah,
Streets.
but the life, people really think it's just outside of the lifestyle. Now she's reduced down. You're not in the Phantom. You're in the bench truck. Seats feel a little different. That Phantom calling her.
Hey, he said the floor mats. You can't squiggle your toes.
Because this nigga said, yo, he had to take his shoes off to keep it. Now, if the nigga walking around with Tim's crease, she gonna be like, streets is calling me. I'm used to niggas who transport their sneakers.
But streets
I will
yeah,
say
yeah.
that's true too. You gotta get your shit together before you call
Agreed.
yourself being the only thing that they need. You gotta be together. You gotta be together. How
People
you were
leave
saying.
that out. But
They
go
do
ahead.
leave
I'm
that
sorry.
out.
I'm sorry,
saying
go
how you were
ahead.
saying about like a guy being out doing his stuff, getting it out. That's important. You need to do that because now otherwise you're gonna get married. Now your curiosity is still there and you married. As opposed to I got that all off my chest. Now I'm here. I'm focused. Now how you saying as far as the women, if they been out like bruh, for them to turn it in,
It's hard.
you gotta feel like
It's hard.
James Paul and Tyrone.
Yes.
You got to do
All them
everything
niggas.
that they was doing. You got to make sure that, you know what I mean? Because otherwise it's like, it's just different. Like you said, when a man go to the club, they more so spitting. Like, hey, what's up? What's up? How you doing?
yeah.
When a girl is in there, she's choosing.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying?
There you go. Only a few niggas is choosing. Chris Brown in the club, he's choosing.
Yeah.
When niggas know, when women know that you walking in, like now chicks might be like, oh, these niggas got a couple dollars.
Yeah.
Now niggas just be like, yeah, her. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
But any other time, even with me being who I was, you around there, you might not be spitting, but you waiting to see what makes itself available that's your speed style
Yeah,
of shit.
and I wasn't with none of that.
Yeah, exactly.
Every time, like, let me see if
That's
she's...
crazy. That's crazy.
You know my value, I know your value.
I gotta talk about that choosing and spitting game. I'm gonna change the story around. I want to kick this person back in.
Yeah.
So we're in Atlanta, and we're in VIP.
Yep.
And this rapper sends the phone call to him to talk to him in VIP. So it's hoopla, right? So another nigga yaps a chick by the wrist and says, yo, meet me at my hotel in the morning. I'm in the music industry. I could change your life. I'm sitting there. He tapped me. He's like, hey, tell him we them niggas. I turn my back. I'm like,
I'm out.
You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
We not competing.
But niggas,
And he's in the industry, but I'm like, come on, nigga. You don't got to say that to this low bottom feeder bitch.
Right.
but that's how it is. That's the game. That's the games that they play.
That shit's tough, yo.
Yeah.
Coming into the game, what's the thing that you thought was gonna be good, but you wound up like despising the most about the business?
I think thinking that people would do for me like I do for them. That killed me. Cause I was like, as a songwriter, I'm doing nothing but providing. I'm giving you what you need. And now I need what I need. I can't call, I can't pick up the phone.
No.
All right, cool. I'm not a songwriter no more. That's when I was off it, you know what I mean?
Yeah, cause that kind of ruins you. It's a big competition. They always act like it's family.
Right.
It's not.
Exactly.
It's only family when you popping and they need you.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? When did you learn the leverage game? And do you play it?
Yeah, for sure. Once I learned, like, oh, if you ain't got nothing to offer, they don't really need you. If you're not an asset in the room, they don't really need you. So
Interesting.
I never like took it personal. I always like learned from it and was just like, all right, cool. Now it's just gonna take, more in order for me to do what I, you know what I mean? Like what I naturally wanna do. You know what I mean? I naturally wanna pull up. I naturally wanna show love, but if it ain't reciprocated, I kinda just learn like, yo, just turn up the cheek.
I mean, I just think, people are so desperate for an opportunity. So when they see an Eric Bellinger, they're just like, this man has been in front of billions of eyeballs. He can change my life. And they don't understand. No, it takes a lot for me to be me.
Right, for real.
You know what I had to fight to be me? And I gotta do that for you? How many lifetimes can a nigga live to be you, to get it right?
Right.
Because somebody told me that about Arnold Schwarzenegger. Could you go to another country, lift weights, be an actor, not speak the English, and fuck royalty? He said, how many times would you have to live that life? So I think about what it takes just to be you, and they're like, nah, do that for me too.
Yeah.
And when you can't, they're like, nah, he greedy.
Right.
He ain't doing right by me.
Exactly.
I walk the streets, right? I done ran into 4 different niggas that said that they this nigga's brother. And he has no brothers.
Right. And that's your guy.
Yeah. They're like, yo, Esso's, that's my, one nigga said that's his cousin. And I said, yo, I met your cousin. He's like, I don't got no cousin that lives
Nigga
10
was
blocks.
right down the block. Like, he saw him maybe 3 blocks away. I said, bro, ain't no cousin of mine gonna know I'm 3 blocks away.
He was convincing.
And no, I'm 3 blocks away and
Like,
gonna keep going to work.
That's my guy.
Yeah,
Really?
It was cousin. I was like, I ain't got. I was like, you bugging. But everybody wants to pretend.
No, for real,
Everybody wants to fake it till they make it in this game, right?
It's terrible. People will use a funeral to try to put themselves on. Like, yo, that's my guy. And they pulling out receipts and text message, screenshots, photos.
No, niggas going to the funeral to go meet you. I heard that E. Bellinger is his man.
Yeah.
So he's probably gonna be at the funeral. So let me put on the suit and let me pop out. Yeah. So while I'm at the funeral, I can tell him, hey, yo, I write songs, bro. Yeah. I'm an artist. I'm telling you, it be the weirdest place that you hear somebody. It's a teacher. I know a girl that's a teacher. She like, yo, bro, can you listen to my songs? What? Ain't you teaching right now? Yeah, you can be a teacher and a rapper. Listen, I got a philosophy with this game. If you want to really be in this game, it's going to be very hard for you to have a regular job. However you pull that off, if you do, you got a woman that got your back and she's saying go out and you go do your thing, I'm paying the bills. But most of us, 95% of us do not have another job. This is what we're doing and we're figuring it out along the way. Not doing odd jobs, finding ways to make odd money.
Yeah.
Putting pieces together, yo, Chris Brown, I can get you a show over here. You know what I'm saying? Yo, bro, you gonna bust me back that little 10,000? Yeah, bet.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? You find ways to get in this game and you use your relationships to make money. What was your key way to make the relationships to get you starting to write? To give you the opportunity that they gave you to write.
So I got discovered singing voicemails back in the day. I used to sing on my voicemail, other people's voicemails.
So you was leaving singing voicemail?
Anybody. Yeah, you know back in the day when
you was
people...
doing that to niggas too?
Just in school.
Oh, okay.
In school, I'm talking about back in the day.
Oh, okay,
High school, voice answering machine.
But yeah, like how niggas you have your own shit.
Oh, you
and E. Bellinger be like, yo, Randy's here, Randy's not here. So leave a message.
I'm singing. I used to sing. So people used to say, yo, my favorite song is Mario Never.
Sing on my shit.
Yeah, they give me the thing, the password. So now when you call, I will never you hear me, and then leave after the beat, doo, and then they, you know what I mean? But
that's fire.
So A&R heard her goddaughter's voicemail and was like, who that? So to this day, that's who signed me and gave me my first
And
start.
who's that?
Signed
Who's
me
that?
to Sony. Her name is Erica Nuri.
Wow.
That's fire.
Wow, people should do that now because
No.
listen to
They
voicemail.
can.
You don't really listen to voicemails no more.
Nah. Listen.
It still got voicemail.
They still got voicemails.
No, E, you gotta sing on my shit before you leave.
No.
I'm about to bring my shit back. You gotta sing on my
Bring it back.
You know what
Bring it
people-
back. Yo, I did it.
No. Here's what you do.
I'm not picking up on purpose now on
Yo.
this.
Exactly.
So what he could do, right? He could make pockets. You know how they have the standard replies? I'm just seeing this message. I was asleep.
Yeah.
I'll get back to you. So you sing that and it's stored on the voice
You can
notes.
sell them shit.
On the voice notes.
I want my money. I want
you know
my
what
money.
girl said
You're not talking
voice
about the voice note thing.
Yeah, but listen. A chick like, how come I ain't hear from you? I was asleep.
They do have ringtone options available on the iPhone.
You can bring that back. No, you singing on my shit. I'm recording my shit.
I'm on my way.
And don't pick up
I'm
no
recording
call.
my shit as soon as we leave. As soon as we cut this camera on, yo, your shit, you fucked up or some shit like that. Leave a message.
But crazy, I forgot. You can still do it.
Yes.
I forgot.
And you have them all
I'm
stashed.
gonna bring it back.
Nobody records the voicemail message because now it's like you have reached 916. Everybody's trying to be like, because you can get your numbers too simple, so you don't want somebody to call you and know, oh yeah, this is my number.
That's probably, I didn't think about that.
Who taught you how to sing, though?
So when I was younger, man, I used to just get thrown on the church program. Every Sunday, every Wednesday, man, it was just 8 o'clock service, 10 o'clock service. I'm like, but later down the line, I realized that was really grooming me and preparing me, not really to sing in front of people.
Now I look at him.
But sing from the spirit for the people to evoke that praise and worship.
So
You know what I'm saying?
did you see the movie Sinners? Because like how you're talking, that embodies
Yeah.
that soulfulness. Like
Yeah, I seen that. That's
a
That's
spooky
real.
movie.
That happened to me when I was.
meaning,
I did all that. I sang in church.
yeah.
As soon as I got in an R&B group, they wasn't feeling it. The pastors wasn't feeling it. The church congregation wasn't feeling it. And
Why?
bad. It
Because
was
secular
bad.
music? Just because it was secular music?
Secular music, bro.
But I don't like how, my father's a deacon, I don't like how they be judging like that.
Yeah, nah.
That's a little crazy in the
It's
church.
crazy.
It's like, because you give so much to the church and then you want to go explore yourself, and then all this other stuff inside the Bible says that you should be able to do all this other type of stuff, but then you get mad because I'm going to go do it.
Exactly.
That don't mean I'm
was
not
it.
coming back.
Did your parents
I didn't
fall in
go
line
there.
with that thinking too?
Nah, they didn't. They was just like, they didn't really agree with it, and they respected when I was like, I'm not going to that church no more. Once they had like a word with me and let me know, like, church, it was one time I sang Mother's Day. I sang Mama by Boyz II Men.
Yeah.
And because that was a Boyz II Men, even though I'm singing Mama, I'm thinking it was...
They had a problem?
They had an issue.
Wow.
I'm talking about when I walked down. Church, we need to pray for him. All as I'm in church, I never went back to that church.
Yeah, I don't like the
ever again.
snobbish.
Where you from?
Linwood, Compton. The church was
I
in Linwood.
I thought you was from California.
The church
I'm
was
like,
in Linwood. I
thought you might have grew up in fucking Mississippi and then moved to California when they talking like that.
Yo.
It was not feeling it. And I mean, it was like, you know, we grew up very, very like, very, not even just spiritual, but religious. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
Oh, was you one of them motherfuckers that was singing too much? You be like, damn, this nigga always singing. Yeah. Oh, this nigga, 'cause that's some church shit. My man, shout to Lauren Dawson. Lauren used to have me around all the church people, Terrell Hicks and all them, and everything, a joke was a note. I'll be like, yo, y'all are so annoying.
Hey.
What is it about that church culture that brings that out y'all?
It's natural. It's second nature, man. It's like, especially in church, like, man, I sang so much in church from the choir. Like I said, 8 a.m. service, 10 a.m. service, Wednesday night service, Saturday rehearsal. It's just natural.
Was it ever fun in there or was it boring?
After a while, it felt like work. It felt like, why I gotta sing again? I keep singing. Like, I would get upset after a while, like, because I want to do other stuff, you know what I mean? Like, it was a responsibility as a young age, but it built that discipline. But for sure, I was tired of being on the church program, A, B, and C selection, for sure. But
It be like that.
you know, I just think after a while, it's because they wasn't asking me. It was just putting me on the program. Like, yo.
So how'd you get around
It wasn't
gang banging
happening.
and all that in Compton? What was the gang banging life like when you was growing up
People don't
in
understand it
Compton?
until they're out.
Holla at
Oh, that's
me.
what happened to me. Hey, where you from? Like, I live right here. I was like, bro, I live right here. He was like, oh, all right. I'm like, damn, even me? It ain't nobody safe, you know what I'm saying? I done got, racial profile, just being in the wrong place. Cops pulled me over, slammed me on the hood of the car. I'm like, yo. And they do like ID, like, oh, sorry about that. You know what I mean? Like, crazy shit done happened, but man.
How about the gang shit around your neighborhood though?
Yeah.
Did they ever approach you to join the gang? How did you stay away from it?
Nah, so with that, I was like in good hands. You know, they looked at me like, yo, that's the little homie that can sing, keep him safe.
Got
You know,
you.
once they realized it was like, everybody in the hood was like, nah, take care of E, make sure he good, make sure he's straight. So to this day, I still got everybody's support. You know, I was playing sports more so they was all coming to the football games. I grew up playing Pop Warner football, wanting to play college football, but it's like once I, went with the music, they were still supportive, coming to the shows. One time I'm at a club and somebody tried to get in our section and one of the homies hit dude so hard, he fell on the ground. I'm like, yo. He's like, nah, you can't come over here. So I kept him around. I still kept him around, but I was like, bro, he just wanted to pick, bro.
You say he was the #1 pick?
No,
No,
he
he
just
wanted
wanted
to
to pick.
Oh,
he's
I'm
trying
about
to
to
force his
say,
way
that
to the
knocked it-
section. He's trying to force his way to the section to get that pick. And yo, it's dangerous being a male groupie. I keep telling y'all, y'all gotta
the
slow
male
down.
groupie shit is
Y'all,
out
the
of
male
control.
groupie shit is outrageous. You telling your
the male
girlfriend.
groupie shit is out of
They
control.
giving their girl, the male groupies is rolling up on you talking about, hey, yo, babe, take this picture for me. Hold on, bro.
Yo.
Let Shorty get in the
Let
picture
Shorty
first.
first,
That's the protocol.
At least let your girl get it first.
Man,
And then
yo,
she
babe,
want one
babe.
too.
Yo,
What you mean
babe,
she
yo,
want one too?
Babe.
Yo,
Take
babe,
this
get
picture
the
with this
little finger.
nigga.
Yo, bro, come on.
That's it.
Yo, bro, relax. And she
Hey.
like,
We ain't even discussed this yet. I ain't touched on male groupies, but
the male groupie shit is wild,
It's
son.
out of control, B.
It's out of
ain't
control. The
touched
niggas
on
is
it.
butting their girl. Yo, Shorty.
Move.
And it's the entitlement.
Yo, that's it.
Yo.
And they got a little
you act
drink
like
in
he
they
wasn't
system.
seeing it. He act like he wasn't seeing it though.
Yeah.
I seen it. I said, hey, wait. I ain't touched on it. I'm a nice guy.
Oh, yeah,
But
just
since
a-
we here
it's
now.
wild. Yeah, we here, nigga. We here.
Yo, I'll be
relax.
like, nigga, what the fuck?
I mean, I'm confused. I'm like, when did this change? Like,
know what I think
I thought
changed?
we was
I'm
the
gonna
one to
tell-
act like, yo, bitch,
know what it
bitch,
is?
I'm serious.
Nah, but
Nah.
that's
about
ain't
him.
validation today people.
It's because of the gram and TikTok.
Yeah,
if I
that's what I'm
stand next to
saying.
Eric,
Take the pic.
if I'm in Biloxi, Mississippi, that's gonna give me some pussy, yo.
But bro,
Yo,
he can
yeah.
take
Not
2
lying.
pictures. You can say, yo,
You
take
just
a
said
picture.
let the shorty get it in
take
first.
a picture of my girl.
Yeah.
And then your babe. I'm not saying don't take the picture.
I don't disagree.
I understand what the game is, but the elbow and bro, I don't look good next to you
that.
like I look good next to her. So
Yeah.
let me take the picture with her. I'll give you the second slide,
Yeah.
my nigga.
Niggas
But let her
can't
be
take the chance.
first
You know
slide.
why? Because you just seen his man knocked out a nigga.
Knocked him out.
So now he like, I might only have one picture. Who's going first? Me or my bitch?
But look.
Fuck up.
We
Let
have
her
to-
go
look,
first,
I
bro.
agree.
Nah.
But that
Let
nigga's
her
trying
go
to make
first,
sure
bro.
if he ever break up with her, he can run that
He
Eric
good.
Bellinger picture
good.
back
I get it.
and restock up on
It
the
is.
hoes.
Yeah. Throwback Thursday.
Yo, bro.
Think about it.
If you need that to get the hoes, you already
How
sad,
about
bro.
this?
You got
Your
be
man
easy.
who averaged 22
Nah.
points in college took a picture with you. Now his long lost nephews and nieces is looking at him like, yeah, that's my uncle.
I got niggas
It is real
I got
validation.
niggas
Yes.
on fire in Texas right now. What?
That's
Nigga
the
thought,
cosign. They want the cosign.
nigga. I've got niggas on fire. We went to Houston.
Yeah.
I'm like, damn, I didn't know I was just popular out this motherfucker. Damn, word. It's
He
like
said,
that.
all right. And then they
Nigga,
try to holler at you.
I got the legends out there getting lit now. I'm like, huh? I'm thinking, but they got us lit first.
Yeah,
Right,
they
yeah,
did.
yeah, yeah,
Because
yeah, yeah.
you keep it basic, they the ones that's like, yo, come over here.
Exactly.
You're good over here.
Since you a football
Saying,
nigga, right?
Yeah.
I had a dance off with Vince Young in the club.
This shit was wild, boy.
He like, come on, OG, do the South Side. I'm like, how do I do your dance? I'm looking all crazy. Oh, shit, he got it!
nigga was out there getting it. That nigga was like, man, I don't know how to do that. What's that? How y'all doing that?
Yo, Vince was doing it. He convinced him to do it. I put my head down. I said, oh. I said, because this nigga is not a dancer.
Damn.
So I said, oh, and when he hit the step, everybody in the club fell out, nigga. Everybody
When you gonna have a
fucking
national champion quarterback challenge, you gotta try, son.
Vince?
Yo, Vince Young, yo. Shout out to Vince Young, shout out to Reggie Freeman, shout out to Andre Johnson.
So you trying to make it into USC and be a Trojan?
Yeah, I was.
Hey, what's USC football
USC,
like?
Man, I just went to the game Saturday, the USC football game. They played against Michigan.
Ooh.
Man, it's fire. It's fire, man. You see these young guys, right? They young. When you're in college, you got that baby face still, you know what I'm saying? And they're treating them like professionals, especially now with the content,
the money.
with the graphics, the money, the NILs, like it's just crazy. So we didn't have that back in the day, but now, oh my God, it's like the mini league. It's the NFL.
Yes.
So to see them, you know, it was definitely emotional too. When I went Saturday, because man, I grew up. That was my only dream. I was singing in church, but it wasn't like this is what I'm gonna do. So I think, man, being at that game the other day, it just brought back so many memories.
What position would you try to play out?
Running back, cornerback, kickoff return specialist. You kick it over there, we reversing it back to me. So, you know what I mean?
Boy. As soon as
Either way,
everybody get the
coming.
flashbacks to their sports shit, I was Deion Sanders, nigga.
You feel me? I'm like,
Yo,
I was number
nigga
two.
wasn't
I was
the
number
prime
two.
time.
You feel me? You know what it is if you're number two. So stop playing with me.
Oh, what nigga was
Stop playing, man. Smack me up. You
What's
feel
up
me?
with the culture in Compton?
The culture, man, I think
Is there culture
now,
beside
I don't know what
gangbanging?
it is. I don't.
What was it?
Back then, man, it was really as crazy as, to me, like, as the movies make it. You know, like, I remember one time I'm on my front porch, hear a car down the street, like, moving. Like, we know what that means. Like, something happening. So, literally, I jump on the ground, at the house. You know what I'm saying? And they gone. That was, like, regular life. You know what I'm saying? For sure.
So how'd you maintain your mental and just start writing from that? Like, was you writing about that type of shit?
Nah, cause that was all pre-music. You know what I mean? That would be dope to like actually bring some of those concepts, topics up and write about them for sure. But once I got out of school and, you know, I went to school in Norwalk, Santa Fe Springs, which is a 30-minute commute because moms and pops was like, not going to school in Compton. So it was like, that's why I said that day I got banged on in my own street. It was like, oh, we didn't even know you live here. Like, we ain't seen
Because you going to school out there.
I was Spencer from All American.
And you singing in church, and you playing you playing football.
Exactly. So when they see me and everybody was like, you know, it was cool, but the first initial, like, who is that by the time, this is high school. I've been going to school out there since kindergarten.
I never asked nobody this. What was the bitches like in Compton?
Now that, I mean, I do have...
The women.
Yeah, I do have some, like, dope memories of like, hanging with people. And it was always just real. Just real. You know what I mean? No fake nothing. It ain't no Hollywood. It's like that real ride or die chick energy. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's what I want to know.
That's all I remember. Like, any chick that I was dealing with, it was
Do they
always...
be making it out of Compton like the dudes? Or are the chicks, like, stuck there? They kind of stuck there, right?
Oh, yeah. I ran into somebody recently at the club and was like, wait, what? What's up? What? She washed? It was just like, oh, wow.
But they kind of stuck there because the dudes is using their talent to get out.
Exactly.
It's sports, music, and all of that, right? So what's the talent that the girls is using?
You know
to
the
get
answer.
out?
Right. One of the most
But that's not getting them out. That's my point.
That I'm good with, Candace Grace. She used to go by Miss Diddy, and she from Compton.
Oh, Miss Diddy. She throw the parties, right?
Yeah. She from Compton
in
too.
LA.
We grew up together, so to see her now and made a name for herself, a brand for herself, you know what I mean? It's fire. You know, like, oh, that's a good example that I can use as somebody that got out and still getting it. I still work with her to this day.
Okay. What's so funny is I know about her and been around her, but never met her, like talked to her and stuff like that.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Cool peoples, man.
What's your inspiration for writing? Like, is it shit that's happening, shit your homies is going through?
It's really me, especially now. Like, I done went through the phase of like, let's just write about something that sound dope. Let's write about, you know what I mean, anything, something songwritery. What would be a dope bar? But now it's like, yo, if I ain't went through it, you know, it's not gonna connect with me no more as an artist. You know, the song, like I gotta write about it in a way that's like, man, this is an emotion that was tucked in the back of my mind that I didn't never think to write about until now. I'm like, I wouldn't have even touched on this. So it's like, I'm just in that space. I think now, cause I done wrote so many songs that I'm super intentional now. It's definitely therapeutic.
Like, yeah, dude, when you're writing for an artist, like, is it what you think they're gonna be, or you just say, this is
them,
my shit, and then you curtail it?
Nah, I'm only writing like my shit for me. That's it. Like anything that I know is like, I ain't even playing it for nobody. You know what I mean? But when I go in with them, oh man, I'm tapping in. I'm like, we having a conversation before I even start writing, because I need to hit every point that you didn't even realize I was taking notes. You know what I mean? Like, ooh, because it's like if they connected to it, then it's like now I got a placement rather than it was just a cool session.
What's the biggest equation of chemistry? Like when you meet somebody, how do you know that, yo, this is gonna be the shit? I got chemistry with this motherfucker.
Man, for me, it's like just that simple as engaging with a smile back and forth when we working. Because a lot of times people do be shut down. It's like I'm pulling teeth. It's like, man, I can't get nothing out of you. But if you like smiling, I'm a joker. I like to laugh, you know what I mean? You see, I like to just make it fun so it don't feel like work. But if it do feel like work, it's like, oh yeah, nah, this is just, I'm gonna just stay in the booth and I'm gonna come out when I got the record. If you like it, cool. If you don't, cool. I'm gonna take it somewhere else. But if I can laugh and we can have a conversation kind of like, hopefully like we grew up together. I don't know how, but I need to feel that, like how we vibing, and this is it. This is the chemistry for me that I need, like to be in there and go. Otherwise, it's like, man, this is spiritual. I can't really connect with you. So to co-write on something, it's impossible. So we're not gonna see eye to eye on none of the bars.
Taking yourself out the equation, who would you listen to find some inspiration to write and create?
That's good. I don't even know.
You know what would have been the number one answer?
Who?
And nobody's...
Old school?
No, who?
No. I'm not...
You don't fuck with nobody for inspiration?
I'm going to tell you right now.
This nigga, wow, boy.
The number one answer always used to be R. Kelly. Once he got locked up and all of that, niggas don't say his name no more.
I think, yeah.
Yeah.
What sign
Songwriter.
What sign are you?
Aries.
Fire nigga.
Yeah, y'all different. No wonder he's a fucking.
I'm like the example, inspiration.
Yeah, he's different. Me?
Ain't nobody know what I'm doing.
Sound like me, right? Is that
that's a fire. That's a fire.
Yeah,
nigga.
I'm Sagittarius. The fire
see,
sign.
same. Like, man.
Fuck
I don't know.
shit.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest.
I
don't look to nobody neither. I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna keep it.
I've never said I don't know in an interview.
No,
my life.
I appreciate that. First one, I got the first question. I appreciate it.
Because I usually know.
I appreciate it.
But I don't.
Now fuck with me, you don't know today. But anyway,
I don't know.
I don't fuck with niggas like that neither, bro. I don't look to nobody be like, I wanna, but it seems like when people are creative and songwriters, for some reason, they always be like, it was Michael Jackson for me. When I heard Jay-Z rhyme, I'm like, so you gotta hear another motherfucker to wanna do some shit? Is there anything that you ever wanted to do on your fucking own?
When
that's the shit that be confusing to me. Because when I'm listening to this shit, everybody out this shit to me is followers, bro. That's why I'm not digging none of this shit. Niggas is coming in, I'm not gonna name no names. Everybody want to pod now. Podding. When he introduced me to podding, it wasn't sexy.
Yeah.
Yet. It wasn't sexy. They didn't know podcasters were making money. And I'm going to say this. I think we was the first ones to expose podcasters making money. They knew Nori and the top niggas was making money, but they didn't know other people that was potting could actually make bread. Now that's sexy to niggas. I'd be like, why is it sexy now? Like, there's other things that you could do. You could make sneakers, my nigga. You could do fucking clothes. You could get into designing cars or fucking 4x4, whatever you like. If you work out, nigga, you could design dumbbells and do a drink, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
So many lanes,
But the lane this is a black people thing, the lane that we see and the lane that we talk about, it'd be crazy because once Jay-Z says, yo, sports and drugs is the one way, everybody buys into that now.
It's crazy.
Like they have no mind of what's going on, and that's why they say it's dangerous with our music. But I still say this, and I'm gonna say this before, I still think it starts at home.
Yes, yes.
Right? So because if it starts at home, then whatever E says to me, you know what, I'm gonna listen to E. E could be like, I'm menaging with 33 bitches and all that. I'm gonna be like, this nigga's a wild boy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna be like, I need 33 broads.
Right, and just copy.
You gotta start somewhere. Start with three.
But the influence in people's minds is so small to me, and I think it boots back to their ability to listen to music. And I think it's cost us. Like I've grown up a music business kid. I was 6 years old in Hell's Kitchen, running a cash register across from Lisa and Full Force. And they'll tell you, Paul Anthony and them will tell you, I was 6 years old running the cash register. That's how I met them as a kid.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Then I started throwing parties. I've been in the game for 30 years. It breaks my heart to see what it is. That's why I'm telling people it's not the wave. You really need to have real talent.
Yeah.
You really have to put the money behind yourself and learn how to market yourself, and you need a team. You walked in here with a team. People think they don't need a team no more.
Yeah.
Where's this new philosophy coming from, you think? Because you're out there with the people.
Social media, I think they only see the person post and then they go viral. So they look at it like, I could go viral. So they now take their level of perception of making content and thinking that it stops there and starts when they drop it, not knowing I have 40 videos unposted that a team strategically came together for, and I picked the best out of the 40 to go with first, second, and third. You just shot one video, put it out. It's like, they think it's easy. They just like, oh yeah, Bryson put out Trap Soul and he was viral, he was out. SoundCloud. It's like, try to do it. Go ahead.
Yeah.
I dare
There's
you.
only one Bryson is what I tell people. There's only one Bellinger. There's only, y'all thinking it's so many, and if you look through the course of time, it hasn't been like, even when we had the time when we had a whole lot of rappers and a whole lot of singers coming out. In the grand scheme of things, if there's 331 million people in this world, and we put out 10 singers a year, that maybe 6 of them ain't going to even come back, is that a lot of people?
I think overexposure tricks our mind. I remember people were watching Drink Champs when it first came out, and they were like, yeah, Nori's gonna interview the legends. I said, he can't keep that up. He's gonna have to interview other people. They're like, no, there's enough legends. I said, if he do 3 legends a week or a month, for
That's
2
36 legends a year. How ain't that many legends?
It ain't that many.
We talked about this. They ain't like that. I'm
like, it ain't that many. He gonna run out.
But the language of legend has changed.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, everyone's a legend now for some strange reason, B.
A motherfucker walked up to me and said I was a legend. I was like, how? I was like, bro, I didn't even scratch the surface of the work to be created. I'm good. I'm popular. Y'all might go to say I'm working to be famous, but legendary, I'm not even gonna claim that right now. In order to be legendary, so many other things that we have to do and accomplish to be even put in that bracket and light. I'm just glad to be being here and be recognized to be doing good work.
Yep.
Right? But the importance of everything is a label now. Everything gotta be something. Oh, this is the month that you take the man out and spend money on him. Yo, this is blowjob and steak day. Right. Yo, this is sister day. If you got a sister posted, this is babe day. Everything gotta be called something instead of people just going out and working now.
Everybody wants validation. What do you think of, this is my last question. What do you think about the whisperer singers?
The what?
Whispering singers?
Yes.
You know, vibey singers?
You know when you say them niggas be whispering on tracks?
I hate them, the whiners, the whiners, I hate niggas who, I can't, can you blurt this out too?
They just here for the
No,
vibe.
I'm not gonna say it.
They just here for the vibe.
The extra vibrato, and you can't even sing, you struggling, you sounding crazy. I hate that shit. I turn that shit off.
I think it's a temporary.
It's been a long temporary.
It's a temporary, like, I don't know.
No, we let them in periodically, yes.
It's like you might be on, but it's like all the people that was doing that, it's like you don't see them no more. But you do forever see them singers that's really singing using the diaphragm. Because it's like when they come out, you miss them. Jasmine Sullivan, thank you, you back. You know what I'm saying?
But can you get better? Because I'm going to say this. When Mary J. Blige first dropped years ago, my mother was like, she can't sing. And I'll be like, yes, she can, Ma. She can't sing. But when you look at Mary from the beginning to who she is now, she's gotten better. She's putting the work in to what her voice is. So some people, maybe they need to learn how to use their diaphragm and their vocal cords even better, and they don't put the work in. Because even Mariah Carey takes voice lessons. Well, I don't know if she used to. I mean, she used to say she took voice lessons, and she got one of the best voices to ever touch the microphone. You know what I'm saying? So is it a learning thing? Did you have to learn, or were you natural?
You could be born with it, you can grow, but if you do stop, you know, if you don't use it, you're gonna lose it, you know? And it's interesting to say that example of Mary, and I think people have their own, like, greats and what they consider great. Some people may love, you know, when people do runs, and some people may hate it.
Not whack runs.
Nah, but...
Not them whack runs that sound like a dog dying.
Even good, no, the whack runs.
Well, I can't stand it.
I'm not even pressing play.
Yeah,
I'm pressing stop.
I cuss the record. See, this way, I'll be like, oh, I can't take that shit. Why did they put that record out? But I'm sorry, go on. But
No, just that. I'm saying even some people don't like people's style of running, even if it's good, even if you own note. So it's like I could understand both ways, because singing is really opinion.
Subjective.
Subjective. That's great. Better word.
Whispering, yeah.
What's a money commandment that you live by? Meaning something that you do to keep money to ensure you keep money in your pocket, bro.
All right. When you get you a good chunk, you gotta set out some months of every bill. First of all, you gotta know how much it costs to live.
There you go.
How much you need to fully be able to, you know, take care of that month. So I look at it like, man, whenever you can put like a couple months out, like, all right, let me use this, I'm gonna put 3 months aside. Have fun with the rest of the money, you know what I mean? But I definitely try to set aside all the bills, you know, for a certain amount of months every time I can, just to make sure that I'm never getting to the point where I'm at zero. Like, oh, I gotta pay this bill. I'm ignoring calls, you know what I mean? And I've been there for sure.
Next thing you know,
but now that's my new thing. It's like, yo, when I get cash, I gotta put that aside and act like it's not there no more when I'm hungry.
Well, what did you do with your first big check, though?
Bought a Benz.
Was it your...
I got 50 racks for
you
a check.
bought the whole Benz, or did you at least lease
19,
it?
Huh?
Did you buy the whole Benz, or did you lease it?
No. I put down my credit was nothing, so I had to put 25 down.
What kind of Benz was it?
CLS.
Oh,
he pulled out.
Back then.
He's in LA too. He's in LA.
In the back is like a little curve down.
Oh, you was raking, yo.
No,
in the apartment building.
Oh, it's up.
CLS going crazy.
He quit, yo, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, it's up.
He lost his mind out there, boy.
Nigga.
He lost his ever loving mind. He went and bought a Benz to pull off the lot.
Were you rolling down the windows singing the bitches while you driving by?
Listen, singing. It's like, it's not even what I was trying to do to get them. It's kind of like, if you're around me, you're going to hear me singing. I'm going to be singing.
Are you ever going to sign niggas? Are you ever going to sign?
I got a label, yep. I got a label, All Wins Entertainment. Man, we got 15 artists right now that we working with.
15? Yeah. That sounds like a lot of money to me, bro. That sounds like a lot of money, a lot of time, a lot of headaches.
Yeah, it is. It is. It's a lot of time, money, and headaches. Bing,
so
bing,
why
bing.
the hell are you doing it?
Cause, bro, like, it's just, I was releasing independent before people wanted to go independent.
Is it independent?
I'm building a distro label before
independent?
people realize what a distribution label is worth.
Are you still independent?
Yeah.
And so is the 15, so your 15 people?
Yeah.
There you go. Where you getting your startup money from? Is it coming out your pocket, or you got an investor?
It's out my pocket. I try to keep funds low. I got a team of people that I use for like graphic design, videos, and all that different type of stuff to get the artists the base necessities that we need for release. Okay. Artwork, $200. You know what I mean?
Can I give you a quick hint? Because I like to leave people, I know you gotta go.
Yeah.
Send your artists.
Okay.
Have them start doing these type of things in LA. I know it's not a lot of people, and I know people like to wait and do all the things.
Right.
But I feel like that people like yourself come around when you got a project or you're launching something. to me, doing this, the most effective people is just doing it whenever you have time.
Mm-hmm.
And then you create an angle to come back when you have a project. But it
Right,
gives you a
right.
chance to get your story out, because now you gotta go, you gotta do this, you gotta do this. And the more time that you have to be on these cameras and your artists or whatever, the more it'll make people come see them, because the music isn't the money no more, it's the calling card.
The personality.
This is the personality. If we see her or him doing some fly shit, saying some fly shit, it'll spur me on to go listen to their record. Remember, it's so
When it
much
do
shit.
come out.
It's so much shit coming out, and then you give them an opportunity to build a relationship with people. You don't have to start with Bagfuel. You start with the smaller people, because it's all about taking what you say slick and putting it on your page. It don't matter who you said it to. It matters who hears it. You know what I'm saying? So Bagfuel, like, subscribe, super thanks. Go to bagfuel.com. Like, you already know what's up there. Houston, we on our way. We'll be there October 21st. We out there, Bagfuel. Follow my man. Tell them where they can find you, bro.
Make sure you follow me, Eric Bellinger, EricBellinger. Man, the website, ericbellinger.com. Go check it out. All the new stuff we got coming, new album, It All Makes Sense, out right now. Go get that. Listen, it's your boy, Eric Bellinger. It's easy.
You heard the man. Bagfuel, we out of here. You heard?